junkguysdfw.net. I'm live here right now. Well, I wanted to do a very, I guess, another controversial video because I'm really great at doing these. These are just things that I hear in junk removal that are pretty ridiculous, right? Just things that are crazy, and you can't believe everything you hear in junk removal. I'm going to tell you that. You just can't hear it. And I'm going to find a better place to place this camera. But so I had a friend contact me yesterday, right? And he says, Ricardo, you got to hear this story about this dumpster guy. He's dropping off dumpsters in Corpus Christi. And I want you to hear his story. He made $65,000 last month. And apparently this guy took a course with somebody else, not me, not me, because there's no way I can guarantee $65,000 in a month. But he took a course with a person that is actually selling a course, right? And he says that he sold $65,000 in 1 month. And I'm kind of hard to believe that if he's doing dumpsters. So this guy's got to have a lot of dumpsters. First thing is he's got to have a crap load of dumpsters, right? To do $65,000 in dumpster rentals. I mean, this guy has to have at least 2 or 3 trucks, trailers, 40 dumpsters, and just a whole lot of stuff. He's got to have so much equipment to make this money in 1 month. Well, I say, you know what? I got to see it to believe it. That's the type of person I am. I got to see everything to believe it, or I just don't believe that you can make that much in dumpster rental. Of course, I was in the business years ago, and it was just a business that junk removal is way more profitable for me than dumpster rental, okay? Yeah, I know. You're going to love this story, brother. You're going to love this story all around junk removal. You're going to love this story, okay? So the guy, I'm trying to line this up properly. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Because I got a glare. Anyway, so the guy says this, and my friend, who's my friend, he tells me to let's call this guy and let's find out what he really does, right? Let's call this guy and let me get as much as information as I can from the gentleman, and then see how he made these $65,000 with 1 truck and 1 whole setup. He has 1 setup. But he made $65,000 last month doing this. Oh, man, I got to see it to believe it. Okay, now, I will tell you, this phone's had been heating up lately. So what I did is I put this phone in the freezer. And then I decided to record, so it's cool right now. So if it turns off, I'm just going to get off this video really fast. But anyway, so I'm outside doing this video once again. So we called the guy on 3-way on a conference call. I get him on the conference call, and we start talking about how he did this. So get this. He owns 22 dumpsters. 22 dumpsters are 15-yard dumpsters. He rents them out for $350 each. So he tells me on the phone, that he places 10 dumpsters, 5 to 10 dumpsters a day. That means he's dumping these dumpsters. He's picking them up and going and placing somewhere. But not only does he does it, his partner does it too. And I said, oh, okay, so you and your partner do it. That makes better sense. But $65,000 in a month, which comes out to about $2,200 every day. So every day he's making $2,200 every single day, 7 days, even on Sundays, which is kind of hard because I'm thinking how he's dumping on a Sunday. See, guys, I've been in the dumpster business, and I think a lot of people know that in the dumpster business, it's kind of difficult to pick up, especially with this hitch and these gooseneck trailers that drop off the dumpster. Now, if it was a dumpster truck where it's on the dumpster truck, and that's a different ballgame, that's a different program, that's a different system. But to drop 5 to 10 dumpsters in 1 day, that's a lot of dumpsters. So I had the same similar system that they had. I used to drop 15-yard dumpsters, okay? And I could do 4 in a day, but I had to be hustling. I had to wake up about 5 o'clock in the morning and work until like 5 at night until the dump closes. Because see, guys, that's the thing about it. The the landfill closes at 5 to 5:30 in most cities across the U.S. All right. This guy that's telling me that he drops these dumpsters every single day, 5 to 10. So on the phone, I tell him, hey, brother, listen, let me ask you something. You have 22 dumpsters. Would it be fair to say that after 3 days, you're out of dumpsters? I mean, if he's dropping 10 dumpsters every day and he only owns 22 dumpsters or 24, it doesn't fucking matter. And he's dropping 10 a day, 10 plus 10, so 10 on Monday, 10 on Tuesday, 10 on Wednesday, 10, 20, 30. That's 8 dumpsters more than he has. Would it be fair to say that he ran out of dumpsters? And I told him, listen, and this is, you know, I got a smart ass attitude when I'm talking to this guy. I said, listen, excuse me, would it be fair to say that after 3 days, you just take off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off? And he goes, this is what he says. He said, oh yeah, I usually take those days off because, you know, and he talks really Texan because he's from Texas, actually. He's from Corpus Christi. And he says, yeah, you know, partner, usually those days I take Thursdays and Fridays because we ain't got no dumpsters place. And I'm going, and you still manage to make $65,000? He goes, well, yeah, you got to realize we do a little bit more than that. We do power washing. And I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody fucking does $65,000 in power washing, by the way, okay? I just want to be sure that. Okay? Now, I want everybody, if you believe this guy, I want you to say in the message that's down here, I want you to tell me what you think, okay? And give me your opinion about this deal, okay? So that's one thing. So after 3 days, he'd be out of dumpsters, okay? So which, honestly, it's after 2.5 days. But like I said, he places 5 to 10 dumpsters every fucking day, right? Which makes absolutely no sense at all to me. So he's got 22 dumpsters, and him and his partner are dropping 5 to 10 dumpsters a day. He's only on if he drops 10 in a day, I guess he's out in 2 days, right? Oh my God. So it gets better. It gets better. He said, you know, overall, we stay pretty busy. Once I took this course, I did everything that the guy told me to do, and I followed through the course, and it worked out for me just perfectly fine. I did great. I followed the steps just like I was supposed to. Exactly all around junk. Exactly. Okay, but I want to go back to that all around. Okay, get this shit. The best part is coming up. This is when I knew he was bullshitting. Now, the guy, my partner, my friend, who believed in the story so far, said that it is possible to have 22 dumpsters and drop 10 a day. All right, okay. Are you ready for the best part? This is the best part. I said, well, that is crazy. You know, that is crazy that you're doing this much work. And he goes, yeah, well, you got to realize when we made the $65,000, it was a combination of power washing and cutting grass. Fuck you and cutting grass. I know there's no fucking money in fucking cutting grass. Can you imagine how many fucking yards you got to nickel and dime people for $20 and $30 yards, right? And make $65,000? Come on, guys. That's just bullshit, okay? And I'm still not believing this guy. But the best part is coming up, because this is when I knew this guy was a fucking liar. All right, here it goes. Ready, guys? Ready? I said to him, man, you work hard. And he said, yeah, well, I get off of work every day. I work for the government because I was in, by the way, he was a Marine or in the Army. I don't want to disrespect that because, you know, that's a Marine vehicle or Army vehicle. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He says, well, I get off of work every day at 2:30 and I just hustle really fast. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. What? Wait a minute. He gets off of work at 2:30 every day and starts dropping these 10 dumpsters off? I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong fucking business. All this time, I've been talking to Flash from fucking Warner Brothers. I've been talking to Flash. This motherfucker's the Batman of fucking junk removal dumpster rentals. I had no fucking idea, guys. Ta-da! This whole time, I was talking to a fucking superhero. Because this guy even says this. Here goes the best part. You ready, guys? Here goes again. Here we go. And this is the part where I just start tripping balls. My balls are like fucking hanging, right? I'm like, dude, this guy's gonna give it to me right here. He says, Well, the landfill closes at 5:30 every day, so we hustle these 5 to 10 dumpsters every day. Me and my partner do. He gets off at the same, because he works with me. We have both government jobs. We're both Marines in the Army, whatever the bullshit he says. And he says, we get off at 2:30 and we just go straight to the yard and pick up the dumpsters. See, the landfill closes at 5:30, so that's when we deliver all our dumpsters. 2:30 to 3:30, 2:30 to 3:30, 3:30 to 4:30, 4:30 to 5:30. Are you telling me that I've been talking to Speedy Gonzalez that all day? In 3 hours, he has 3 fucking hours. 3 hours. He delivers 5 to 10 dumpsters a day. Holy fuck. Color me fucking blue. Bananas, I've gone crazy in this motherfucker. I've gone crazy. Are you effing kidding me, bro? This Yankee Doodle Dandy's been delivering dumpsters behind my back for the last year. What the fuck? Gears and the hairline. Shit, I didn't know I was doing it because this guy's crazy as fuck, man. What in the hell? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Yeah, you can, by the way, you can now put your messages below. So, I'm going to go out on the limb that this whole time I've been talking to the fucking Flash from DC. I'm sorry, man. I met a movie star last night. This guy's Speedy Gonzalez, the fastest human being on earth. You know, guys, what I do want to say, don't believe it until you see it. This guy's got a setup. It's a like a Texas Pride or a PJ Maxx or a TD Maxx setup, where it's a truck and a trailer and it drops down. You have a truck. He's got a nice truck. I seen him online. I don't want to say who it is because, you know, he served our military, whatever. I don't even know if he did that, but fuck it. I'm going to believe that part. But his dumpsters come off his trailer, and he's been doing this for about 1 year. Not even a complete year. He hasn't completed a whole year in business, this dumpster guy. He hasn't done 1 year in business, right? And he's been making $25,000 and $35,000 every month until last month. He made $65,000 because he took this extraordinary fucking course that helped him elevate into the ultimatum Omega Supreme. And his truck is made of gold. And just yesterday he was telling me he got gold wings on the back of him because that's how he flies and delivers these dumpsters. It's just incredible, the bullshit that people make. So here's another great thing. I asked him, now at this point I'm fucking with him, and I said, how do you do this? And this is what he said. He goes, well, you know, I know how the algorithm works. And I go, excuse me, what? And he goes, well, I figured out how the algorithm works. That's that thing, that computer code that Facebook puts out there in the computer world. It's an algorithm. The algorithm. And I said, I just don't understand. I know what he's trying to say. He said, you know, I said, oh. I said, I don't know that, but I'm going to write it down. How do you spell that? He said, AGRITLAMOITR. It's called algorithm. And I said, huh? What he was trying to say is algorithm. And I'm not going to give him that. So I decided to say, okay, brother, let me check this. He goes, well, if you're getting most of your business off of Facebook, he goes, yeah, I post every day on Facebook. I'm posting in groups. I'm posting over here. But Facebook is my main way how I get traffic. I said, well, okay. I go, so what's the name on Facebook? And he kind of avoids the question. He's like, well, you know, it's out there on Facebook. I said, well, what's your Facebook page? And I go, you know what? I'll just look him up while I'm talking to him on the phone. So I looked this guy up, right? And this is when I knew. So I already knew he was a bullshitter, but now I know he's a total bullshitter. So at this point, when he tells me he delivers from 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., and even after the dump is closed at 5:30 to 6:30, he goes to the landfill because they fucking open for him, right? Right? They fucking open for him. Whatever. So anyway, I go on his Facebook page, and he posted yesterday, and then he posted August the 8th, August the 5th, July the 30th, July the 21st. I mean, come on, he's not posting every fucking day. It doesn't really matter, right, guys? It doesn't matter. This is pitiful. This is a pretty sad story. I tell the guy, good luck. Thanks for serving our military. Good luck with your business, brother. And I'll be honest with you. I realized that while I was on the phone talking to this guy and hearing the nonsense he was telling me, that every word that was coming out of his mind, I was getting uneducated at the same time. I was losing my relevance to think theoretically correct. And I could tell just having this whole conversation that I was getting stupider. My thoughts were getting dumber. I was going into a retard mode, right? And retard mode is where you're just like, you know, you're fucked up. And I was going in a Down syndrome mode. And I'm sorry if anybody has Down syndrome kids out there, okay? But I was going into that mode. Just the more he talked and the more nonsense that he was telling me, I was going stupid. So anyway, guys, apparently he took a course that he paid $10,000 for that turned his whole vision of this fucking Omega Supreme, and he made $65,000 with one truck, one trailer, and his partner has one truck and one trailer, and from 2:30 to 5:30 they are delivering over 5 to 10 dump, not 4. By the way, he never said 4, 3 or 2. No, he said 5 to 10 a day. That means after 2 days, he's out of dumpsters because he only has 24 dumpsters or 22. Who gives a fuck at this point? It doesn't matter if he has 100, right? He's just not delivering them anyway. So I would just like to say that you don't believe it until you actually see it. Don't believe everything says on Facebook. Don't believe people that they say on YouTube. This is just bullshit, right? Anyway, you know, talking about this coaching program, I told him, he told me the name of the coaching program. I was totally surprised, but it's a fake deal. You know, my coaching program that I offer, 100 plus videos, all about SEO. I mean, this information that I put out there, I poured my ass off for almost 8 months onto this. I mean, I can show you something. I can show you a little bit. Go to junkguysdfw.com. Check out the website. Check how it's built. And that is the way that I show you how to build a website on a coaching program. 100 plus videos, curriculum, lectures, tutorials, all that good stuff. And it's a real coaching program, not this bullshit Mickey Mouse, gotta go to Chuck E. Cheese kind of shit, okay? Anyway, guys, thanks for staying tuned. If you get anything out of this video, is that you can't bullshit a bullshitter, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about it. Your brother, sister, cousin's roommate from Nevada. Tell them. Let them know. And hit that little button. I'm always real. I try not to bullshit with people. I'm always real with my customers, my clients, and my subscribers. Bye-bye, guys.